Arkansas Most Wanted. First up, twin brothers being sought out by the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office, each on 6 counts of attempted second-degree murder. Those brothers are Bobby and Dennis Harris of Monroe. On June 19, 2021, authorities responded to a shooting that took place on Standifer Avenue and Vine in Monroe. That shooting resulted in 2 people being shot, 18-year-old Xavier Wright and a juvenile victim who were both treated at a nearby hospital. No one has seen nor heard from the Harris brothers since that shooting that took place in mid-June of 2021, and authorities say they are considered to be armed and dangerous. Bobby Harris is described as a black male, age 22, 5 feet, 6 inches tall, and 150 pounds. And his twin, Dennis Harris, is described as a black male, age 22, 5 feet, 6 inches tall, and 130 pounds. Take a good look at your screen. Have you seen the Harris brothers? Even the smallest tips in this case can help. All tips will remain anonymous. If you believe you have seen Bobby or Dennis Harris, contact the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office at 318-329-1200 or Crime Stoppers at 318-388-CASH or submit your tip at crimestoppersnorthdelta.com. Remember, all tips will remain anonymous. That's all for now. I'm Chelsea Monet, and I'll see you next week on My Arkansas Most Wanted, only on your weather station.
It's a great series we are taking on.
Cool.
Thank you for tuning in to Arkansas Most Wanted. Up next, a cold-blooded killer being sought out by law enforcement agencies across Louisiana on 2 counts of second-degree murder, and it was all caught on camera. Delarious Jones has been on the run for a little over a year now and stands accused of taking the life of Malcra Smith and Lamarcus Plater. It was Tuesday, September 1st, 2020, just before 7:30 a.m. Officers responded to reports of shots being fired at Parkview Apartments. When officers arrived, they found the bodies of 2 men in the parking lot, both with visible gunshot wounds and undoubtedly dead. Early in the investigation, management at the apartment complex released surveillance footage that captured the gruesome attack from start to finish. Several individuals can be seen in the parking lot of the complex. As 2 men were talking, Jones, who was identified by witnesses and an informant later in the investigation, can be seen reaching over one man's shoulder with a handgun and fires multiple times. After shooting and killing the first victim, he then chases another man, fires several more times, leading to his death. No one has seen nor heard from Jones since the shooting, and authorities say he is considered to be armed and dangerous. Take a good look at your screen. Have you seen Delarious Jones? He is described as a black male, 6'1" and 220 pounds. If you believe you have seen Delarious Jones, contact Crime Stoppers at 318-388-CASH or your local law enforcement agency. Any tips submitted in this case or any other case will always remain anonymous. That's all for now. I'm Chelsea Monet, and I'll see you next week on Arkansas Most Wanted. Thank you for tuning in to Arkansas Most Wanted. Up next, a Delhi man being sought out by the Louisiana State Police on 1 count of second-degree murder. 18-year-old Jatavius Carroll, a.k.a. Rabbit, isn't just wanted for murder, but he is also wanted on 1 count of attempted second-degree murder and possessing a firearm on school property. It was Wednesday, October 13th, 2021, homecoming week for Grambling State University. But in the wee hours of that Wednesday morning, Carroll, who was not a student at the university, opened fire in front of the favorite student union, taking the life of 19-year-old Demarius Murphy and injuring a 16-year-old who were both from Rayville, Louisiana. No one has seen nor heard from Jatavius Carroll since the shooting. Take a good look at your screen. Have you seen Jatavius Carroll? Even the smallest tips in this case can help, and tips will always remain anonymous.